All right, welcome back to another hamstring flexibility routine. This is going to be a fun one. We're not going to take it too seriously. I want you to come into your routines sort of just having fun with it, flowing through your movement, letting it be simple and easy. We are going to obviously focus on precision and moving properly, but I love to change the attitude a little bit so that your routine is more relaxed. You can come into it with more of a fun mindset rather than like a work mindset. So let's loosen up the spine first with some cat-cow. Wrists beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, rock the hips from side to side. Let's loosen up a little bit. Very important if you want to be stretching the hamstrings. We need our hips to be a little loosened up, and the spine is the foundation of the whole body. So let's make sure that we move the spine around. I always prioritize that in general before doing any routine. Like I said, spine is the foundation of the entire body, so you might as well make that your primary focus. Let's draw the belly button down as we send the gaze out in front of us. So coming into cow, inhale. As you exhale, tuck that tailbone around the spine. Bring the chin to the chest. Push the shoulder blades away from one another. Inhale, arch. Send your gaze out in front of you. Exhale, tuck the tailbone in, round the spine. Last two. Allow the sympathetic nervous system to start to relax, activating that parasympathetic with your deep breaths. Inhale, arch, one more time. And exhale, round. Come back to neutral, so nice long line from the top of your head to your tailbone. Tuck your toes under, send your hips up and back, down dog. Pedal out your dog here. Bring your heels down to the floor. Hold one heel down. Send your tailbone up towards the sky. Remember, your knees don't need to be straight all the way. They can remain as bent as you need. You want to feel that deep stretch, but you really don't want to be compromising your stretch by rounding the spine to have those straight legs. So straight spine, bent knees is crucial here. Please, please, please don't make your legs straight if you're not able to keep the spine straight. You will not get anywhere like that. So sending that tailbone up towards the sky as much as possible as a priority before that knee is straight. Let's switch legs. Keep breathing. As you exhale, can you send your chest even closer towards your knees and send that tailbone higher up towards the sky? Inhale and exhale. Let's draw both the heels down, tailbone up towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, chest to knees, send that tailbone up high. Inhale again. Exhale, chest to knees. One more time. And exhale. Beautiful job. Walk your feet in ever so slightly until you can bring your heels down to the floor. So we're in elephant pose. Send your hips up towards the sky again. Remember, you can keep bent knees here, but I do want you to feel that stretch in the hamstrings. So it's a little bit different now. Deep breath in. As you exhale, send your chest towards your knees. So really start to pull them together like you've got a little elastic, and you're tying it around the back of your leg and the back of your back, and it's pulling you towards each other. So almost like you're going to start to connect your belly to thigh. If you can, deep breath in. Exhale, draw your chest to your knees. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, it's not easy. And exhale. Now from here, step your right foot forward. So we're coming straight into a pyramid pose. So your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. We've got the right foot in front of us, and that's facing the short edge of the mat. You can keep that bend in the knee, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, straighten your back, tailbone going up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Can you bring your chest lower? Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Now, inhale. As you exhale, tuck in your tailbone, round the spine, push the floor away, and draw your shoulder blades away from one another. And then inhale, arch. We're kind of coming into a cat-cow here. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Cat-cow pyramid. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Last two. Last one. Come back to neutral. From here, I want you to start to shift your weight over to your right leg. So you're coming up onto your tippy toes of your left foot, almost like you're going to start to bring that weight all the way through and then lift those toes up, but not quite yet. So we're shifting that weight over. You should be able to feel a lot going on in the hamstring in this moment. If it's intense, feel free to take a break. You don't need to make it all the way through the first time. You can work your way up. That's part of the journey. So don't feel discouraged if that's something that you need to do in this practice. So we're shifting the weight over to the right foot, starting to lift that back leg up. A lot of work going on here. So we're also strengthening as we're starting to lift that back leg higher and higher. Keep breathing here. Let's lift that leg all the way up, almost like in line with our bum. Come back, lift it up. Back, lift it up. Can you feel that burning in the upper leg into your glute? That is really where the movement is going to start to improve here, because we're strengthening the muscles surrounding the joint here. This is crucial for mobility and flexibility in general. So we are adding a little bit of stretching, a little bit of strengthening, and eccentric movement here. So it's going to change up in just a second. Lean back into that left foot and then connect your knees together. So we're lifting that left foot up. So you can point your toes here just to make sure it's not touching the ground. Your knees are glued together. Deep breath in. Remember how we rounded the spine? So we were arching and rounding. Now I want you to round and slowly lift up until your fingers cannot touch the ground anymore. You're rising all the way up so hard. So much work in the glutes. Sorry, my head's being cut off. Tuck your chin back in as you start to round all the way down and tap the floor with your fingertips. Ooh, so hard. Let's start to round all the way back up. We're lifting until we have a straight back. Our chin comes up. Then tuck that chin in. We're rounding back down. Two more here. Keep breathing. Rounding all the way up, so hard, not easy. If you fall, that's okay. I was almost about to fall. Tuck your chin in. This is the last one we've got here. Lift all the way back up. And then roll all the way back down. Plant the palms, step back into down dog. So hard. Pedal out the feet here. Let it feel good. Take a moment to breathe. If you need to bring the knees down for a second, feel free to do so. We're going to do the other side. Deep breath in. As you exhale, draw your chest towards your knees. Inhale. And exhale. One more. And exhale. Okay. Let's step that left foot forward. We're coming into pyramid. The back foot is at a 45-degree angle, which is the right foot. And then the front leg, you can have it bent, you can have it straight, whatever's in your practice. I didn't mention, if you do have blocks, you can also bring the ground a little bit closer to you. If your hamstrings are very, very tight, totally fine. But also, you can keep your knee as bent as you'd like. I just want you to feel that and have that straight spine. Deep breath in. We're going to start to arch the spine. And then let's breathe into this position. We're not rounding just yet. Inhale here. Exhale, lower as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you come further into the stretch? 2 breaths. Last one. Now, start to round the spine, push the floor away from you, rounding and tucking that chin. And then inhale, arch. We're doing cat-cow pyramid. Exhale, round, tucking the chin. Sending the back up towards the sky. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Last 2. Last one. Come back to neutral. We're going to bring the weight onto the left foot and lift onto the toes of the right and then push back. So just playing with a little bit of weight distribution here, changing it up a little bit. Maybe you play around with lifting that leg up slightly off the ground. The toes are just ever so slightly floating off of the mat. Keep breathing here. I want it to be a progression so that the body doesn't get shocked, because we want the nervous system to be relaxed. Very important for flexibility. So you want to work your way up there. Forcing your body into positions that it's not ready for is counterproductive, because your body's going to be like, that's not safe, I'm going to lock up even more. So you really want to be gentle and careful with the positions that you go into. Okay, deep breath in here. And exhale. Now, let's start to lift that foot off the ground and come back. Lift up, come back. It's floating about halfway. And we're going to work our foot up to coming in line with our bum here. Ooh, so much work. I can feel it. So you're lifting that foot in line with your bum. Last two. Last one. Oh, so hard. Okay, now let's bring our knees to meet. We're lifting that right foot up. Deep breath in. As you exhale, tuck in the pelvis as you start to lift off of the ground. Your fingertips are floating and you're rounding the spine as you lift all the way up. Chin comes up. Exhale. Chin is coming down. Tap the ground with your fingertips. Start to round and lift all the way back up. And then come back down. Tap the ground, start to round all the way up so hard. If you fall, it's okay. Last two. Feel that strength. And then last one. And we're coming all the way down. Come back to down dog. Oh, drop the knees down. Come to sit on your bum. Whew, so hard. I'm going to come to a wide-legged fold. I'm going to face the side so I can show you what I'm doing. But just bring your legs sort of quite a bit wider than hip width distance. But I'm going to face here. And once you're there, send your tailbone back. Start to come all the way down towards the floor. You can have bent knees here. But I want you to feel that stretch. Turn out the toes ever so slightly as well. Deep breath in. We're going to arch the spine here. We're coming into a wide-legged cat-cow. You can see how I'm implementing a lot of spinal flexibility into this hamstring flexibility, because I really do see incredible results when I do that with my students. And I know since the spine is the foundation of the body, it's just crucial. So inhale, arch, coming into cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch, really send that tailbone up and draw your chest down to the floor so that you really feel that stretch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Last two. Last one. Okay. Now, bring your left hand over to your right foot and then lift your right arm up towards the sky. We're twisting. You should feel a really deep stretch in that right hamstring and really lean towards that leg. With each exhalation, can you lift and open up even more? So sending the chest up towards the sky even more. A really nice twist. Last breath. Now slowly make your way over to the other direction. So right hand on the left foot and twist and open up towards the left. Deep breaths. Last one. Close that arm back down. Place your hand on the floor and then let's come to sit. We're just going to finish off with a nice fold. So bend your knees, flex your feet, deep breath in, lift and lengthen the spine. As you exhale, find belly to thigh connection. From here, your knees are so bent that you should be able to reach your toes. Deep breath in. As you exhale, start to straighten your right foot out till you feel a good stretch. Then start to straighten the left. Now, you're maintaining a straight spine here. this is where you need to be. When you feel that stretch with that straight spine, that is your ideal fold. Alternatively, if you can keep going down, straight spine, sending that tailbone down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now notice how I'm not folding and bringing my nose to my knees. I'm folding by sending my tailbone back even more. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Hinging at the hips. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Last one. Beautiful job. Tuck your chin in. Let's roll all the way back up. And that is it. You should feel a lot of sensations in the hamstrings right now. It should feel pretty good. I'm so glad that you took the time out of your day to practice with me. Just a note, I do have hamstring flexibility workshops and tons of other classes that are much longer than these, routines, programs, all of that in my membership. I would love to have you in there, and you do get 7 days free when you sign up. So if you are interested in practicing with me a little longer and also more in depth, then do check that out. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next one.